Welcome back to Afternoon Express live on SABC3. It's more of some Asian persuasion in the kitchen. What are we doing next?
Now we're going to do a pork fillet, and we're going to make a sweet, sticky glaze to go with it. Normally with salad, we always end up doing a baked treat. Yeah. Today, I'm in the kitchen, so let me make this a little savory.
You had me at sweet and sticky. Anything sweet and sticky, I'm in.
Let's get started. So, let's swap sides.
Yeah.
Put me where the fire is. So, we're going to start it with some Salati Demerara sugar, which is a really amazing sugar, because besides adding sweetness to it, it's got that caramel flavor, which adds a lot to a dish.
Okay.
And we want to create a bit of a caramelly flavor.
Yes.
The Vietnamese style of cooking is always caramelizing sugar and then adding to it. With Salati Demerara, the sugar's already caramelized. You've got the delicious flavor in there. Job done.
Sure.
Sure. Let's get it into a pan. And this is a really, really hot pan. I'm going to go straight in with some, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Sugar in. Then I've got some rice vinegar.
Rice vinegar.
Which is quite Asian, but you get it everywhere now.
Okay.
And that's going to add, you see that we got a bit of the acidity and we got the sweetness of the sugar. Okay. A little bit of water, because I don't want it to reduce too fast.
Are you measuring any of this?
Yeah.
Wow,
in my head.
Genius.
And then, of course, you can get the recipe on the website.
On the website, afternoonexpress.co.za.
So all you need to do is let that come together beautifully. You can see that sugar's melted through already. So we kind of got this...
So we want to dissolve that sugar. We want it to melt completely?
Yeah, let it melt completely. Then what you're going to do now is we're going to start adding some flavor to it. So in goes some ginger, and I keep it quite chunky. And some green chili. The difference between green chili and red chili is green chili's got a little more of a citrusy note to it, and it's a little fresher.
Yeah, and red chili is just hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's good. And then in goes some ginger, some garlic.
Yeah.
That goes in. And then we got some soy sauce.
Okay.
And that's going to add that saltiness. And obviously, I'm going to bring more of the sour in it. We got the sweetness in there from the Salati Demerara.
Right.
I've got some lime juice. And that's going to go in there. And that's going to be our sour. But I want to add a bit of a smoky barbecue flavor to this. And I'm going to go for a barbecue sauce that's got some smoke in there.
Okay.
And that's going to give it like a very well-rounded flavor in your sauce.
Yummy.
So that's going to go in. I'm going to give that some time to simmer. Pop that over there.
This is looking so flavorful.
And over here, I've got a pork fillet, which is really easy to cook. So I popped that in a griddle pan, but you can do this in the oven. You can do this like in a normal pan. Let's just see if it's ready to turn over. Normally, if it sticks, it means it's not ready to come out.
Oh.
But let's kind of like, let's just see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, we're good. Let's turn it over. It's caramelized nicely. Well, this one side will be stubborn. This one side still has a bit of 2016 in it. You see, just resisting. There we go. Beautiful.
One side of it still has some 2016
It hasn't caught on yet. So you can see the beautiful charred lines on there.
I see that.
And that's what you want. And it cooks quite quickly. I say about 10 minutes and you'll be good, which is quite unusual for pork. Pork normally cook for quite a long time. The fillet cooks really quickly, which is really cool. So let's move on.
Do you want it to cook through, or do you just want to brown it on the outside?
Here's the thing, okay? And other people are going to be like, you can cook that medium well, and you'll be really good. It's completely safe,
really?
and it retains some of the moisture in there. A lot of people like with pork, you have to cook completely through. This is different. It's actually been cured already.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I'm going to say, it's part cooked already. So cook it medium to well, you're going to be perfectly safe.
Okay.
And also remember, cooking it medium to well means we take it off the heat, it's going to continue cooking anyway because it's quite hot.
Right.
Exactly. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So let's move over to the second part of the dish, which is going to be an easy pickled cucumber. What do you think? Cucumbers?
Yeah, I love
Not
cucumber.
me, though. I don't do cucumber.
You don't do cucumber?
No,
Why?
but I cook for my family and the lot.
You cook with cucumber a lot for somebody who doesn't like it.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So true. Okay, coriander. Chop, chop.
Okay.
And that's going to go in. And then we're going to go straight to some mint. Mint and cucumber. Best friend.
Mint.
I was looking for the mint. It was like the big box in front of me. So all I want to do is just break it up, add that to it.
Okay.
And
perfect.
Again, we're going to go with some Salati cast of snow, which is really cool because
More
the cast
salati,
of snow kind of just dissolves really easily. And then some more rice wine vinegar.
Right. This is going to taste amazing.
Yeah, it's so good. And Bon, will you give that a stir for me? Spoon?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to check out my pork fillet while you're doing that, which needs a few more minutes.
Are we also kind of wanting this sugar to dissolve?
Yeah, but it dissolves so quickly. So what I'm going to do is, Bon, I've still got a few minutes for this pork to cook
To
through.
brown, yeah.
But I'm going to start glazing it ready for our sauce.
Okay.
So let's pop I've got some more noodles over there. Let's pop the noodles
Are
over
these
here.
more of the cauliflower noodles?
Yeah, you can pop them in there, and then you can sprinkle the cucumber. You can actually just dip the whole bowl. And that's going to be the side we serve with
Okay.
our pork. Yeah, no spoons, no spoons. Perfect.
There we go.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is, like you see, our sauce is turning into a beautiful glaze.
Yeah, it's
And
thickening.
while our
I
pork
see.
is finishing off, I'm going to just pour it over.
Oh, you just pour it over.
And that's how it's going to become sweet and sticky. It's going to reduce on the heat and make a lot of smoke. People are going to start coughing because that chili is going to hit the heat. That's exactly what you want. So I'm going to let this cook for another 2 minutes and continue turning it over. And I'm going to slice it up and serve it with our beautiful pickled cucumber and noodles.
Wow, this delicious recipe is on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. Today on the show, we're featuring formidable South African DJs, and Grandmaster Reddy D is easily one of the most iconic. Since before the age of social media and the internet, Reddy D has been scratching vinyls and getting dance floors moving, and he's played a pivotal role in shaping the South African hip-hop culture.